Hi, this is Rob Palenik of Brutal Iron Gym. Today's workout was shoulders, and I added in calves and abs. I decided to do my day this way. I have recently made some changes to my workout order. I just hurt my bicep a little bit a couple days ago doing some dumbbell chest flies. So I'm switching my days around to give more break in between when I'm stimulating my bicep so I can give it more time to recover between workouts. That led to today being kind of like what I would consider like a hodgepodge of a day because I don't typically spend an entire day doing like these muscle groups, but it'll give me that extra recovery that I need. I can use this schedule for the time being, and if and when I feel ready, I can make another change. So today's was shoulders with the kind of caveat that I'm not going to do any overhead presses, because overhead presses do involve some stability and stretching of the bicep. So I wanted to reduce that stimulus. So therefore I was doing reverse flies, lateral raises, upright rows, any variation of shoulder work that doesn't involve an overhead press. So I started with reverse flies on the cable stack. It's a Sorenex Apex rack. So there's a squat rack in the middle and then two weight stacks on the outside. So I just crisscrossed those cables and did reverse flies. I'll play with angles from time to time, do them from low, from high, from medium, anywhere in between. So today was kind of normal chest height. I did a couple high rep sets, a couple heavy sets, and then I paired that with calves. I just did standing calf raises on our Roger Squat Pro that's right behind me. On calf raises, one of the tweaks that I like to do is to stand a little pigeon-toed, where I put my toes inward a little bit and drive through that. If you have that pigeon toe position and you push through your big toe, it really gets the outer portion of your calf, and I feel like that is a nice aesthetic look. So when I train calves, I do usually use a little bit of a pigeon toe position. And then I moved into cable lateral raises where the cable is at my mid thigh. And what that does is typically lateral raises you'll be going against gravity, and that makes the top of the motion the heaviest and the bottom of the motion kind of feel the lightest. When you put the cable at mid-thigh height and then you do a lateral raise, it inverts that relationship. So the bottom, when you're most stretched, feels the heaviest, and then as you get to the top, it's a little bit lighter for sure. Not so light that it's useless, but it changes that loading intensity, that loading wave. And then when I move to dumbbells after that, it's a nice complement. So you get kind of like a back and a forth of where the movement feels most loaded. With the cable lateral raises, I put pull-off twists. Pull-off twists are amazing for lower back protection. So the stronger your abs and obliques are, the safer your lower back is going to be. And then I like pull-off twists because it helps to train the abdominal muscles. You target pretty much all of them. And when you do it correctly, where you keep your hips stable, so my hip is always facing straight, and then I'm rotating through my midsection to move the cable. So I kind of think of it as there's a laser pointer from my chest to my hands, or like a string, and you want to keep that straight as you're moving back and forth, but you never like rotate the hips. What I find for me is when I'm done doing that movement, I feel like my ab wall is pulled in, and it's a really good, tight, braced feeling. So your abs feel strong, but it promotes more of like a tightening effect and a shrinking effect of your ab muscles. When I started doing this is when I hurt my back doing a very heavy high rep deadlifts and a deadlift challenge many years ago, like 15 years ago. And in order to rebuild and protect my back, I did a lot of pull-off twists. And then also over the years, I've gained a lot of size. When I was 18 years old, I'd already been lifting weights for 2 years. I was only 165 pounds and I had a higher body fat percentage than I have now. Today I was 270 pounds, so it's 105 pounds more, lower body fat percentage. And part of the time, like most of the time, when I was trying to gain size, one of my concerns was to not have a big belly. So I was always doing vacuums and other movements and isometric type of contractions to keep my ab wall inward and nice and tight. So that way, as I got bigger, my midsection didn't also get bigger. This has helped me keep a more of a streamlined midsection. My ab muscles are nice and tight. I don't have a big gap. And I've actually used that strategy and the strategies I've used in my personal life to help people with diastasis recti, which is a separation of the ab wall, which can happen from pregnancy that's the most common case for women, or just weight gain for men. They'll tend to kind of distend their stomach and their abs will separate and become weak. So a lot of the drills that you would use, the movements and exercises you would use to fix diastasis recti is what I've been doing, and I kind of inadvertently did it when I was younger, and now I know what I'm doing as I've gotten older, but that's been really great. So if you've never done pound-off twists, they're absolutely awesome. Definitely love them. They're my top 3 favorite ab exercises. And then I finished with lateral raises into upright rows, a couple high rep sets, a couple heavy rep sets. But it was a good day, very happy with it. Feel nice and fresh, feel excited. So I'm already excited for tomorrow's workout. But if you want to give today's workout a try, hopefully you enjoy all the movements and you find them as beneficial as I did. Okay, well, thank you for watching.